Hey guys, welcome back to another collection video. Alright, another one. It's going to be on a collection of movies from this company, this label, Unearthed Films. So, if you're familiar with Unearthed Films, they generally specialize in releasing indie, extreme, disturbing, controversial, messed up horror films. Possibly, they release gore movies, like movies on the very gory end of the spectrum. So, I'm going to do a collection of the titles I have. This is one of my favorite labels, and I like disturbing horror movies. So, let's just get started. So, the first one I have here is American Guinea Pig Bouquet of Guts and Gore. I think I did a review for this one. The bottom of the case looks a little damaged, but it's okay. Just happy to have this. It's not a print though, but it's just, yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is the first in the American Guinea Pig series. This is the only one of these 3-disc editions that I have. I need to save money to get more of these. I don't own American Guinea Pig Bloodshot, but I need to get a 3-disc edition of that. But yeah, this is, essentially a snuff film, basically about 2 girls getting abducted and dismembered, pretty much. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, next up. Speaking of Guinea Pig Part 2, aka Guinea Pig Part 2, Flowers of Flesh and Blood. With the making of Guinea Pig. This is the only one I have in the series. But they're out of print. I love to have the Guinea Pig box set. If I can save money, I have to save up money to get that set. So, yeah, that set's out of print. It goes for like $200. But yeah, the story, the infamous story with Charlie Sheen. He thought it was a real snuff film. He contacted the authorities and FBI. There was a big investigation. They had to go to court to prove that this actress wasn't really killed, that this wasn't a real snuff film. So, and then in 2002, I believe, Unearthed Films came and picked the movie up. So yeah, Flower of Flesh and Blood. This also contains The Making of Guinea Pig, which is a fun documentary. I know this does have another artwork. I like this artwork because it's gorier. So, the store I go to had this. No, I didn't get it off. I didn't get it from the store I go to. I got it from Grindhouse Video. Alright, next up is 100 Tears. Marcus Koch's 100 Tears. I like this movie. I think this is a fun, gory slasher. I mean, it's got a lot of, it's basically about this clown. He's committed of these crimes that he did not commit. Pretty much convinced. I think that's what I don't really remember a whole lot from this one, but he goes on a revenge spree and takes out everybody. And it's a gory film, but it's fun. It's a really fun film. Next up, this is one of the ones that's out of print. Aftermath, and it comes with Genesis on here too. After series as short films. There's also a third one on here. I can't really even remember the name of it. They put all 3 of his shorts on a 1 DVD. This is out of print and very hard to come by, but the first one called The Awakening. Yes, The Awakening. It says it on the back, but The Awakening is the best one. The Awakening is a good segment. It's a good one. It's like a 5-minute short film, black and white. Aftermath's the best one. Genesis is probably my least favorite one, but they're decent shorts. Okay, next up, I know Unearthed released the first one on Blu-ray. But I have it, but I have it only the disc. Evil Dead Track 2. Now I do have the first one, but I only got the disc. So, yes. So Evil Dead Track 2. Unearthed put this out on Blu-ray. Hopefully they do part 3. And when they do part 3, I'll get all 3 of them on Blu-ray. Okay, maybe not really, but this is a solid sequel. It's alright. I don't really remember a whole lot from it, though. I think this is the one with that crazy woman. I can't remember. It takes place at like a TV station, and there's this like, I can't even remember. But yeah, Evil Dead Trap 2, good sequel. Okay, next up is Itchy 1. Now, I can't remember, but I think I had a review up for this one. I don't remember. If I haven't, then I'm going to do one. But this is a prequel to Itchy the Killer. I love Itchy the Killer. It's overrated, but it's fun. It has horrendous CGI, but it's a fun film. I don't know, but I'm just a big fan of the movie. But it's alright, I guess. But this was really cheap. It was. And I thought this was one of the Unearthed titles that went out of print. I guess not. It was very cheap, so grab it. Alright, next up is Nails. This is the only movie I have from this guy. Andrei Eskanov, the guy who did Philosophy of a Knife, which on Earth came. I know Massacre Video has a release out of Philosophy of a Knife. They said they're probably going to put these movies out in like a Blu-ray box set. That's still not been, still hasn't been released, but Nails is trippy movie, but it's decent. Philosophy of the Knife is fantastic. Alright, next up is Hunting Creatures, which is a fun one about this. It's like an action movie with zombies in it. Gory as hell. Just that's all I'm gonna say. Gory as hell. Very fun. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. Hunting Creatures. Give this one a shot. Part of this German Splatter collection, which is another one on this line too, which we'll get to, which is right here. Das Kamabuto do Duel. This is a fun, just a gore fest. That's all there is to it. About this one group going after this mob group going after this one group. They're immortal, so they can't really die. So you can like chop them up. You can like chop their legs off. You can do whatever you want to them, pretty much. So, it's ridiculous. It's insane. It really is. But I think I have a review for it as well on the channel. So, yeah. The plot's not the greatest though, but the gore is fantastic. Yeah. Das Kamabuto Duel. That's out of print too. A lot of these ones went out of print. Hate Crime. This is decent. This is a decent like home invasion type film. If you are religious and if you don't like racial slurs, just definitely don't watch this movie. If you're like a Jewish person and you don't want to witness things like that, or if you're not into these extreme type films in general, definitely don't watch this movie for that reason. Hate Crime is decent. It's a found footage movie. these three masked men, they break into a Jewish family's home, and yeah. So, hate crime. Give this one a shot. It's alright. It's alright, I guess. Bone Sickness. This is one of the early Unearthed titles I remember picking up because I was big into Gore movies, so I grabbed this one. Brian Poland movie. Just you know what you're gonna get from him. Just a gore fest about this guy who's dying and his girlfriend, the friend who works in a hospital lab. They do tests and experiments on him. He gets better, and then there's these zombies like rise from the dead, pretty much, and they're going for vengeance. Oh, it's gory. It's really gory, but fun film. All right, this is another one that's out of print. The case, bottom of the case is damaged, but it's alright. 964 Pinocchio. I don't have Rubber's Lover, but I'll try to find that one. That one is, but I do have this one, 964 Pinocchio. This is part of the Japanese Cyberpunk collection. This film was like along the lines of like Tetsuo the Iron Man. That's what it feels like, but yeah, really bizarre movie. That's what I'm gonna say. I know this has a Blu-ray out. I can't remember who released it on Blu-ray, but somebody can tell me. Somebody tell me in the comments who released it on Blu-ray. But I know this has a Blu-ray release. It recently got a release on Blu-ray. Okay, next up, Junk. This is a Japanese zombie film, which it's like a action mafia movie with zombies in it, pretty much. They're in this like factory, and there's this these zombies. They break something, this green goose type stuff, and it makes the zombies you know what I'm talking about. They're for like vengeance and all that. This is a fun film. Yeah, it is. This is one like the early Unearthed titles. This is like 2003. The first one was Flower of Flesh and Blood, though, but this is when Unearthed released a lot of Japanese extreme type films. So, Junk. Alright, the last for the DVDs here is Morris County. This is a good anthology movie. About it's done in like three stories. There's three segments. So like the first one about this girl, her name is Ellie. Just her life's going downhill, I think. She has a terrible secret, pretty much, and that's all I can think of. That's the only segment I really remember, top of my head. But I will review and rewatch Morris County. Very low budget film. Oh! Make sure it doesn't fall. Okay, moving on. We're gonna move on to the Blu-rays. Be right back, guys. Alright, moving on. First one I have read is the uncut Blu-ray of a Serbian film. It's alright, I guess. It wasn't for me. I know it's a very popular extreme film, but this is the uncut version, like I said. I do have the old DVD. I'm keeping it. That's like the edited version. This is the non-edited version. This is the version to get. Yeah, Serbian film. Yeah. I don't hate the movie though, but it's alright, I guess. That's literally all I'm gonna say. It's just alright. Okay, American Guinea Pig Song of Solomon. This doesn't have American Guinea Pig on the cover, so this is a decent entry in the series. Probably my least favorite though, but it's alright, I guess. Yes, it's The Exorcist, but the bloody and gory version. So, okay, the last one, which is American Guinea Pig Sacrifice. I like this movie. Not my favorite of the series. My favorite is the second one. That's just my opinion. No, my favorite is this one. Yes, that's my favorite. Yeah, American Guinea Pig Sacrifice, like body horror type stuff. This guy, by the death of his, he's haunted by the death of his father, so he's cutting himself, mutilating his body, his own body. So, yes, that's all I can really say. That's all I'm gonna say about the movie. I joke about this. I think have I joked about this movie? I did a review for this one. Italian Guinea Pig is what I'm gonna call it, because this is not an American Guinea Pig movie. So, okay, and then I have What the Waters Left Behind. This is literally like the Argentinian TCM ripoff. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's basically the Argentinian version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's what it is. The only movie I've seen by the Unnameable brothers, I know they did Francesca, Abracadabra. Actually, I think I've seen those ones. I can't remember. Like giallo homage type films. But yeah, What the Waters Left Behind. Alright, I have 3 more Blu-rays. First one I got here, these are 2 Ryan Nicholson movies. Famine. This movie sucked. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to say the movie sucked. This is one of his later films. I think this is his last movie. I don't remember, but this might be. I think this is his last movie he did. I could be wrong, but either it was this or Star Vehicle, which I don't have. But yes, Famine. I'll do a review for it. I don't know when though, but then we have Gutter Balls. Love me some Gutter Balls to this condition. The BBK Killer slasher set in a bowling alley, which is quite original. The kills are awesome. They're really, really nasty. Of course, Ryan Nicholson, being really nasty. Ryan Nicholson's known for doing his special effects in his movies, but his effects are fantastic. There's also a rape scene with the bowling pin. Also, the scene with the ball waxing machine where the guy gets his face shoved in and you see his face is all hollow and everything. Gory as hell. Yeah, Gutter Balls are really fun. Love me some Gutter Balls. Okay, the last one for the Unearthed collection is the Unnameable. Love this movie to death. It's one of my all-time favorite horror movies. I watched this. This is a childhood classic of mine. I watched this on VHS when I was like 6 or 7. I absolutely fell in love with it. I liked the music. I remember this cover as well. This is the only movie I have in the line, the Unearthed Classics line. I don't know why, but I need to upgrade Prometheus because the DVD I have from Prometheus sucks. It's really bad. The transfer's really abysmal on that release. But yeah, it's a cheap DVD I had. That was really cheap. I found it for a good price though. So yeah, Like I got it before the Unearthed Blu-ray came out. Yeah, the Unnameable. Classic. I'm just glad it's got a Blu-ray release in America. I mean, because it's got, there was only like German releases of Unnameable, but that's my Unearthed collection. I hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more videos coming up. Talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.